Hello and welcome to WKP. Right now on radar, you're looking at Invest 92L, which is disturbance number 3, and this system will likely form in the next couple of days. And models are predicting a hurricane out of this system. We will likely see the system affect Hispaniola, the Cayman Islands, Jamaica, and Cuba, and the system could bring heavy rainfall, which will lead to flash flooding and mudslides in those areas. So, this is definitely not a good system to mess with. We're also going to be taking a look at gamma. There are some other systems in the Atlantic, but they'll be interacting with high upper level winds, which will shear them apart, and they won't be a threat to land. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So I want to bring you first to the intensity guidance for disturbance number 3, and look at this. One model predicts category 4. Most models predict anywhere from a category 2, and some even bring it to category 3. So anywhere from a category 1 and up is what we could see with this storm. So definitely very good environmental conditions for this storm. And I have looked at the wind shear in the area. There's going to be very little wind shear for this storm to interact with, and very warm waters, which will bring up the chances for this storm to form. Here are the tracks for this storm, and as you can see, the models are in really good agreement, which is a bad thing because look at this. Direct landfall on Louisiana, which has already been hit by Sally and Laura, and possible landfall in Alabama also, and Mississippi. So we're also going to have to keep an eye on that. And down here, Mexico and possible areas in these islands right here could be affected by this storm. So a very bad scenario for this storm. We're also going to be taking a look at Tropical Storm Gamma. Here is the cone of uncertainty for Gamma. And models really aren't in agreement for Gamma, so we aren't going to have a good idea of what will happen with Gamma. Some take it up to Louisiana, which is worst case scenario, and also worst case scenario down to Mexico again. So we really won't know what's going to happen with Gamma. And as you can see, the intensity guidance for Gamma is really up in the air also, though by the end of the week, we could see some re-strengthening in Gamma as predicted by the models. Here are the tracks for Gamma, and as you can see, a big swath is taking it back towards Mexico, and a big swath is taking it up anywhere from Louisiana down to Florida, the Florida Panhandle. So really, Gamma is the most confusing storm we have seen this year, I think. We're not going to be seeing a good idea of what this storm is going to do, and it's really up in the air. We're going to have to keep an eye over the next couple of days. That may be when the models become more in agreement. Thank you for watching. This has been WKP. Stay safe and stay tuned for more updates.